Every month, Ripple releases hundreds of millions of XRP into the market, leaving many wondering, how much does this impact XRP's price? In this video, we're diving into the facts behind Ripple's XRP sales and tackling a major misconception that's got the market buzzing. Here's the deal, understanding what's really happening here is a game changer. Once it clicks, you'll see why Ripple's actions are not just misunderstood, but actually incredibly bullish for XRP. Let's dive straight in. I think you're going to love this. Ripple's XRP sales have always sparked plenty of debate in the XRP community, but here's the thing, not everyone really gets what these sales mean and why they're not necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it raises questions about whether they're keeping XRP's price down, but there's more to the story. In this video, we're diving deep into what's really happening behind the scenes of these sales and what you absolutely need to know. By the end, you'll see why this is far more bullish than it seems at first glance. But before we get into the details, let me share what sparked this idea and why it's so crucial to understand. It all started with a clip of Brad Garlinghouse and Joseph Lubin discussing how their companies handle the sale of digital assets. Here's something many don't realize. Both the Ethereum Foundation and Consensus actively sell Ethereum. Nobody talks about it because, frankly, they're not transparent about it. The only reason Ripple gets called out for selling XRP is that they're upfront about it. They lay it all out. When they sell, how much they sell, and the schedule they follow. Meanwhile, other foundations and projects stay quiet. They're selling their tokens too, but they don't share the details. No numbers, no plans, no transparency. Now, compare that silence to Ripple, which provides monthly reports breaking down exactly how much XRP they sell. Take a moment to listen to this clip of Joseph Lubin, one of Ethereum's early leaders, explaining how they sell ETH and see how it stacks up against Ripple's approach. He never actually answers the question. Instead, it's just a string of and why? Because it's not public data. The Ethereum Foundation and many other projects avoid discussing when they sell their underlying assets. Here's the fascinating part. Nearly every project operates similarly to Ripple. They sell a significant chunk of their digital assets to fund and grow the ecosystem. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. If anything, it strengthens the ecosystem and helps it thrive. Take Ripple's fight with the SEC as an example. It turned out to be a game changer. Ripple's transparency and strategy played a critical role in securing a win for itself and clarity for XRP. Unlike many others, Ripple is upfront about its token sales, openly stating how much XRP is being sold. Most importantly, no new XRP is being created. The total supply was capped at 100 billion when it launched, and that hasn't changed. Ripple simply redistributes existing XRP into the broader ecosystem, avoiding inflation. Compare this to other tokens that keep minting more, and you'll see why XRP stands out. It's a rare case of stability and honesty in a sea of uncertainty. Think Bitcoin isn't inflationary? True, but it's not deflationary either. XRP, on the other hand, is deflationary. Ethereum, inflationary, more gets created constantly. Same goes for BNB, Solana, and even Dogecoin. Surprised? Most of the big name cryptos people love actually have weaker tokenomics than XRP. They're either inflationary or at best, not deflationary. Did you know XRP is deflationary? With every transaction, a small amount of XRP is burned, making it increasingly rare and potentially more valuable. While most discussions focus on Ripple's transparency around XRP sales, the real story lies in XRP's tokenomics. Take a closer look and you'll see some of the strongest fundamentals in the crypto space. Now, about Ripple's sales. This is where things get really interesting. Ripple primarily sells XRP over the counter, OTC, a strategic move that could set the stage for a very bullish future. If you're looking ahead a few years, there's a lot to be excited about. Here's the deal, Ripple sells XRP directly to buyers, bypassing public exchanges like Coinbase or Uphold. Instead of listing XRP on the open market, Ripple finds a buyer and transfers XRP for cash behind the scenes. Why does this matter? Because these transactions never touch public exchanges, meaning they don't impact XRP's market price. Think of it as Ripple strategically distributing XRP to players in the ecosystem who believe in its long-term potential. It's a quiet move, but one that builds a network of committed stakeholders without causing price volatility. Clever, right? Here's why this gets really interesting. When Ripple sells XRP, it doesn't actually drag the price down. Instead, it reduces Ripple's XRP reserves, making it tougher for big financial institutions to buy in bulk. At some point, Ripple will either run out of XRP to sell or decide to stop selling altogether. When that happens, those institutions won't be able to get their bulk supply over the counter from Ripple anymore. Instead, they'll have to turn to the public exchanges to find liquidity. This could spark a bidding war, driving up XRP's price as institutions compete to buy it. And here's the exciting part. They'll be buying directly from XRP holders, people who invested early at lower prices and are now cashing in at a much higher value. It's a shift that could make waves in the market and reward those who held on. What sets XRP holders apart from other communities is how much they value their XRP. Most aren't willing to part with it cheaply, if at all. This creates a unique challenge for big institutions. They'll need to push the XRP price higher and higher until holders are tempted to sell. But here's the twist. Many XRP enthusiasts aren't even considering selling unless prices hit $100 or more. This means institutions looking for liquidity will have to pay a premium to get their hands on XRP, driving its value even higher. Buckle up. It's a fascinating dynamic to watch unfold. Not enough people talk about how the XRP community's belief in high prices shapes its future value. The mindset of the community is powerful. If XRP holders collectively believe their asset is worth $100, $1,000, or more, that belief can drive the market consensus when demand surges. In the end, it's not just about the asset, it's about the vision the community chooses to champion. Here's the thing, if no one's willing to sell their XRP at $15, the price has no choice but to climb until it hits a value XRP holders are ready to accept. That's the power of a truly committed community. Compare that to other groups. Many are quick to say they'll dump their Ethereum as soon as it hits $5,000. It's clear they lack the long-term vision and loyalty that defines XRP holders. This isn't just an asset, it's a commitment to the bigger picture. XRP holders have a vision that sets them apart. They see what cryptocurrencies can truly achieve. To them, XRP isn't just a token, it's a key player in the future of global finance. That's why most aren't budging. Every XRP stays in their wallets until that vision becomes reality. What's the plan? They're holding onto their XRP, waiting for the vision to unfold. For many, it's not about the current price, it's about the bigger picture. XRP holders believe true value can't be predicted until institutional adoption kicks in, and the changes they expect start becoming reality. It's a game of patience and conviction. Ripple's XRP creates a fascinating and powerful supply and demand dynamic in the market. Here's why. Once Ripple stops selling XRP and no new tokens are introduced, because XRP is a deflationary asset, the only way to get it will be from holders willing to sell. But here's the kicker. Many in the XRP community are so confident in its potential, they refuse to sell at any price, no matter how high it goes. This creates a scarcity effect unlike anything else. Think about it. Ripple's distribution of XRP doesn't flood the market or crash prices. Instead, it shifts XRP into the hands of long-term believers who control the supply and anticipate massive value growth. With no inflation, no artificial token printing, and a community that's holding tight, the supply and demand model becomes incredibly powerful. When scarcity meets conviction, you start to see why Ripple selling XRP isn't a big deal. It's setting the stage for a market driven by true believers and a rock-solid demand. Let's wrap up with one last quick thought on XRP. A lot of eyes are on it right now as it continues to coil up within this symmetrical triangle. Earlier today, we saw a sharp drop, but XRP respected the trend line flawlessly, which in my opinion is a very bullish sign. Here's what I'm expecting. XRP will keep trading within this formation, and sooner rather than later, we could see it start pushing against the top. That's when the real excitement begins. A potential breakout for the next big move that so many have been waiting for. Keep your eyes on this one. The short-term action is interesting, but the long-term setup could be even more important. Every time Ripple sells XRP, the market gets flooded with FUD. But here's the truth no one talks about. It doesn't impact XRP's tokenomics at all. In fact, Ripple's supply of XRP is limited, and soon they'll have no more to sell. When that moment comes, the only XRP available will be in the hands of holders who truly believe in its long-term potential. We're still in the early days of this ecosystem being built. The noise around Ripple selling XRP, that's temporary. Once you understand that these sales aren't dragging prices down, but are actually distributing XRP to people invested in the ecosystem's success, you'll see the bigger picture. This phase is about laying the foundation. The real value of XRP lies ahead as adoption kicks in and we move past these early hurdles. The XRP you hold today might be worth exponentially more tomorrow. Stay focused and don't let the FUD distract you from what's coming. Thanks for tuning in. Exciting times are ahead.